solid means which have the rigid bond and bond length is very less. And these solids are classified as two types. One is crystal and another one is amorphous. So crystal means the clear ice, which we use the meaning from the Latin word as clear ice. Amorphous is nothing but it is not regular periodic arrangement. Crystal formed by the decreasing the temperature slowly, then it forms as a regular periodic arrangement in long lines. But amorphous is not abruptly, it's not a slowly decreasing process of the temperature, it is abruptly decreasing the temperature, so that's why it is an irregular pattern. Suppose if your crystal, it has a regular arrangement of the atoms in a periodic in three-dimensional arrangement like this, and if you discuss about the amorphous, it is abruptly decreasing the temperature. At that moment, the atoms are not in a regular pattern, it is in an irregular pattern, it is called an amorphous. Let me discuss about the crystal. In crystal, we have the basic structure is depends on like this, lattice and plus basis, where the lattice is nothing but the imaginary three-dimensional imaginary points in space is called space lattice, and the space lattice plus basis. Basis is nothing but what compound or what material or what atoms or elements which are present in the material. Then lattice plus basis is gives the crystal structure, and it looks like this kind of tightly bonding as a solid, and it is having a regular periodic arrangement. Now let me go for the crystals. How many systems we have? So the crystal is having a basically unit cell, that is which the unit cell is created by the axial lengths A and B and C. These are the axial lengths of any system. Then these axial lengths are having 90 degrees and 90 degrees and 90 degrees, like A, B. That means X and Y axis is having the angle is alpha, and Y and Z axis is having the beta, and Z and X axis is having the gamma. So where A, B, C is three are equivalent, then it is called as a cubic. And also its alpha, beta, gamma is the angles made by the three axes in each other is 90 degrees. Then it is a simple cubic. So here, when we are going to discuss about any crystal system, so these A, B, C and alpha, beta, gamma are playing a crucial role while it is changing the values, then we are getting the new crystal system. Like these kind of changes are made at nearly 7 crystal systems. That 7 crystal systems are here I given that cubic and tetragonal and orthorhombic and trigonal, hexagonal and monoclinic and triclinic. So these are the parameters which is makes these kind of different structures of the crystals. Let me go for the Bravier's introduction. For this, we need to show that what are the examples for the crystal system. So let me see, isometric is nothing but here it is a cubic. That cubic is for example, its cubic is having an example is a fluorite, and tetragonal example is wolframite. It looks like this, and orthorhombic is tanzanite, and monoclinic is azurite, and triclinic is an amazonite, and hexagonal is an example for emerald, and trigonal is rhodochrosite. So let me go for the Bravier's lattices. Then Bravier's lattices is having the simple cubic. It has only 8 corners and 8 atoms. So that means one atom is shared with 1 by 8 atoms, and this is called simple cubic. Now let me go for the body center. So in this body center, the atom completely located in the mid of a unit cell, and that atom is surrounded, and that atom is connected with the 8 corner atoms. Top is 4 and bottom 4. So it looks like this. This blue color is in a body centered, and this green color is the surrounded atoms. Now let me go for face center. So if for each phase there is a middle of an atom is shared with 2 planes. So here this is a face centered. So it is a simple cubic, and it is in body centered, and it is in face centered. Another one is also having a base centered, but it is not probably it is not using in any way. So many cases. So maximum most important is a simple cubic and body centered and face. Let me go for that simple cubics, how it is having a radius. How to find the radius? Let me see now. Simple cubic is having the radius means now this kind of cross-sectional image of the simple cubic is looks like this, and this atom is having the radius is or and it's having the two radius of the atoms when combined, then it is gives as a is equals to 2 or like this. Now this is an axial length of an cubic. Now let me go for an body centered cubic. So then the front and bottom, front bottom and top back side, or back bottom and front top side. So like these two atoms are combined, and now this from here in this area to this area is odd. Now here to here it is like a one complete atom, so that means it has a 2 odd. That means diameter d is equal to 2 odd, and here it is odd. So totally it has the 4 odd, and this is one side, and it looks like a triangle when we consider like this. This is an A, and this is also A. So here a square plus and this a square will give b square. So that means it is one side. This is the from here to here it is on one side. Now this is the so b square is equal to a square plus a square, and it is b square is nothing but 2a square. Now here the b square is equals to, actually from the Pythagoras theorem, c square is equals to a square plus b square. This is an AC, this is an hypotenuse, and it is the adjacent side, and it is the opponent side. Then c square is equals to, where it is an a square and it is an b square. Now a square plus b square is nothing but, already we know that a square plus a square. So b square were substituted by this above value, then it is 3a square. Where it is c is equal to root 3, and it will become a is equal to 4 or by root 3 for the body centered cubic for the radius. And now face centered, same pattern we are applying here, but it is in phase, so that's why no need to add the complete atom like an body centered. Then where it is b is equals to, where a here or, and here 2 or, and here or. So here r plus r 2 or, and this 2 or 4 or. So that's why where the complete side value is b. And now same here also, b is an hypotenuse, so b square is equals to, here one side a square and here one square a square. So b square equal to a square plus a square, and then where it is b square equal to 4r. So that's why 4r means it is a 16r square, and it is 2a square. And where making the calculation a is equal to root 8 r.